Welcome to my interview series, Pop the Hood. In each episode, I'll be introducing you to a fellow car enthusiast so you can learn all about them and their ride. What's up, man? Can't wait to talk about this thing, man. All right, so today we are here with Ali in his beautiful R32. Ali, what do you do for a job, man?
I'm a fiber tech with AT&T.
Fiber tech for AT&T. All right. And tell me about your car.
It's R32 GTR.
And how long have you owned it?
About 6 years.
Did you buy it like this, or did you modify it yourself?
When I bought it, it was bone stock. Not even a turbo timer, factory radio, all stock.
All stock. So you've done quite a bit.
Yeah, pretty much everything you see, other than stock, I've done in the garage with the help of my wife, pretty much.
Well, what definitely jumps out at me is this red. Most R32s I see are that gray color. So tell me about the red.
The red is actually a factory Nissan color. It's from an Infinity. I forgot the name of the red, but it's a factory color. I've always loved like red GTRs when I saw them in Japan, and I always wanted one, so when I got the chance, I pulled the trigger.
And this tag, which is famous on the internet every time I post this car, tell me about this, buy 401k. Did you really spend your 401k on this car?
Well, I didn't spend the 401k, but the amount of money I have in it, it's about a 401k, so instead of having two, I might have one now, so.
Okay, that's a badass tag, I love it. All right, so how long did it take to get used to driving right-hand drive?
I'm still not used to it, man. I don't drive the car that much, and the more you drive it, the more you find yourself steering to the right, and you got to correct yourself, man.
It's definitely different. I've driven right-hand drive, and I definitely takes a little bit to get used to. Tell me a funny story driving right-hand drive.
Best story, I'd say the other day I was on 75, cruising with one of my friends, and it was actually on the way to your meet, man. And a BSO officer pulls right up beside me, throws on his lights, rolls down the window, and gives me a thumbs up and speeds off, man. I was like, oh, man.
That's awesome, man. There's a bunch of cool cops out there, man. Not all of them are looking out to give you tickets. First S-Chassis or Skyline?
First Skyline. I had an S-Chassis before, a 98 Kouki, SR, you know, full power by max. It was modded, but this is my first Rchassis, and I love it.
And why this model? Why the R32?
Honestly, nothing gives you that, oh my God, I'm gonna die feeling other than R32. 33s and 34s, they put power down, but they just go with it. With this, you feel it. And
Godzilla, huh?
Exactly, man, exactly.
All right, tell me your favorite thing about this car.
My favorite thing about the car is probably one of the weirdest things. It's, if you have a Skyline, you know there's no cup holders or anything in the car. And my favorite thing is I got a little cup holder from Japan to put in on the AC vent. And man, that made the car so much more enjoyable.
It's the little things nobody really pays attention to that make such a big difference.
Exactly.
Tell me the least favorite thing about this car.
Least favorite thing about this car is driving through drive-throughs.
Drive-throughs, what a nightmare. Do you go in backwards?
I've never done it, to be honest. I have a buddy that did it, and I just, you know, I don't want to wreck it. You know, getting parts for it is kind of hard, man. So, but I hate drive-throughs with a passion.
Future plans?
Future plans, probably a set of cams, do a little bit more engine work on it, maybe E85 down the road, and a bunch of aero.
E85, that corn life.
Corn life.
Yes. All right, do you remember when we met?
I would say probably 2001. I had a bone stock black Kouki 98, went out to one of your meets, didn't know anyone, went there with a buddy, saw this beautiful Kouki, found out you were the guy throwing the meets, met up, you know, said, hey, my name's Ali, and that's pretty much the first time I ever met you, dude, and been going to meets as long as I could make it, you know, since.
Yes. All right, well, I have some memories of this car too. I remember one of my meets, we actually had Nick Hogan show up in his red R34, and you guys, with both of your red cars parked right next to each other, took some pictures, and that was a really cool story, man.
Oh, that was definitely epic, man. Yeah, he showed up with a beautiful R34 GTR, and our colors were almost the same. He posted up right next to me, and we just started chatting away about him. Everybody was taking pictures, you know, doing the generational thing, old school, new school. That was a great meet, man.
Yeah, and then I think we did another one where we went to Metro Zoo, or Miami Zoo now. Me, you, and John Jenkins. That was cool with his R33.
That was the greatest drive of my life, man. Just cruising with you guys on the highway. What was it? Your S14, the 33, and I think Mike was with us too. But yeah, that was one of the best drives I've had, man. That's locked in the back, man.
Tell me about these wheels. What am I looking at here?
These are a set of Work XD9s, 18 by 10 plus 18. They're actually discontinued now. Pretty rare, cool thing about them, I got the glow-in-the-dark stickers on them.
Glow-in-the-dark stickers?
Yeah, man.
That's
so like,
badass.
Yeah, they glow in the dark. But yeah, they're discontinued. Definitely one of my favorite wheels.
And the brakes?
The brakes are factory Brembos, but I have EBC red pads in there with a set of DBA front and back cross-drilled and slotted kangaroo paw rotors.
Okay.
They stop on a dime,
This car
man.
looks like it stops on a dime for sure.
Yeah, dude.
All right, we're gonna do a little rapid fire here. Favorite motor?
26B 4-rotor.
Okay, very, very specific on that one. Okay, least favorite motor?
I'd have to say a VG30 because it is probably the hardest engine to work on.
Okay, the very tight spaces.
Exactly.
Favorite wheel?
Favorite wheel would have to be actually a set of Amori spec LMGT2s.
Amori spec, yes. Amori factory, very cool. All right, let's go with your first mod. What'd you do first to this car?
First mod, I think it was a Nismo GT shift knob, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Definitely easy first mod.
Yes.
Noticeable difference, more fun.
Oh, definitely. You know, just that rubber feeling on the shift knob makes it definitely feel like a little race car at home.
Last mod? What's the most recent?
Last mod, I just redid the front end, redid all the bushings. So last mod would be a set of KTS bump steer adjusters to help out with the roll center for the vehicle being lowered.
And let's go with, if I wasn't driving this R32 GTR, I'd probably be driving
my old S14, man.
You miss it.
I miss that car to this day. Yes.
Perfect. All right, now we're gonna take a look under the hood of this thing. So stock internals on this RB26?
Yeah, all stock. Has a R35 GTR coils, an HKS T51R with the HKS heat shield. It also has an HKS intake with the power steering relocated. And then I have the Tomei fuel rail with 1000cc fuel injector clinic injectors. I have the carbing front strut bar, HKS coilovers, an Aeromotive fuel pressure regulator, the Greddy thermostatic oil relocation kit, a Cusco catch can, a Blitz radiator with Blitz cap, and a pretty rare ARC oil cooler.
This thing is definitely rare. You do not see these things often.
And a 100mm or 4-inch thick trussed front mount intercooler.
When you see this in your rearview mirror, you get out of the way. All right, it's time to take a look inside. Such a beauty. What are we looking at?
Tomei 320 kph cluster, Sparco 350mm steering wheel with the HKB steering hub, Works belt quick release, a Vertex signal extender, the 60mm Defi boost gauge with the 60mm Defi oil pressure gauge, and the Defi controller to go along, the HKS turbo timer, an Innovate air fuel wideband, a Defi water temp gauge with the oil temp gauge.
What is this? Is this the famous cup holder, your favorite mod on the whole car?
That is legitimately my favorite mod, yes.
Yes,
that is the cup holder.
Are crucial. All right, what's this next?
The Nismo GT shift knob, A set of Dragon INT mats with the OEM seat belts and seats, and a Cusco bolt-in cage with the carbon fiber support.
That's gorgeous. Awesome, man. All right, anybody you want to say thank you to? Any shout outs?
Big shout out to Kyle at SFL240SX for this opportunity. You always throw great meets. I want to shout out first off my wife and my family for giving me the opportunity whenever I can to work on this. I'd like to thank Larry and his whole Drag International team. Chris at South Florida Turbo, English at Emerald, Nax at Fortune Mines, my whole OG SFL drifters. I like to shout out to my old school buddies at Midnight Stalkers and my buddies at Plymouth Place. And if I forgot anyone, you know, thanks. Thanks for everything, guys.
Awesome. All right, and I got a little something for you from my HKS homie. And also another sticker. This is actually from Tokyo Auto Salon if you brought your kids with you.
No way.
So if your kids got lost, your name was there and they could find the kids. But I thought that was such a really cool souvenir.
No way, thanks.
And since you just had a new baby boy.
Thanks, dude. Thank you.
All right, man.
Thank you, sir.
No problem. Thank you. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe for daily content. Follow me on Instagram at SFL240SX. I'll see you in the next video.